Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here so far, and then we'll get into the introductions and the start of our day. We got J.O. waiting. Hello, doll. Thank you so much for coming. Tamisha, thank you. Monica, hey. Maritza, how are you doing? Yes, hit that thumbs up button on the way in. Thank you so much for everyone coming. So here on this side of the room is a person who probably does not need this intro. You probably already know who I'm talking about, who she is, but let me just give you her little bio and just give you a little snippet of all that is Dr. Catrise Austin. So Dr. Catrise Austin is a trailblazing expert in the field of dentistry. She is a #1 best-selling author. Yes, sis, yes, flip the hair for that one. Cosmetic dentist to the stars like Cardi B, Wendy Williams, Anthony Anderson, and Common, just to name a few. Dr. Austin was recently voted as the #1 of the top 25 women in dentistry by Dental Products Report magazine, and was also mentioned as Clear's most influential dentist in America for her influence in the field of dentistry. Known as the Queen of Smiles, Dr. Austin has shared teeth whitening tips and oral health tips on national TV shows like the Dr. Oz Show, as well as local TV morning shows across America. She currently practices in Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to Brooklyn. And her hometown of Flint, Michigan. Without further preamble, let's give her that brown girl Bella, that BGB, that Bella Brigade. Hello to Dr. Catrise Austin.
Woo! Hello, everybody.
And if you are a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, let's get that ski-wee going.
I still got it.
Oh, I love it. All right.
So I'm so happy to be here with you. I see you.
I am so glad to be here with you
Instagram,
as well.
YouTube, everywhere. So I am happy to be joining you today.
I am tickled pink. So we go back. I was talking to her backstage, which is why we were a little tardy. We were chit-chatting and all that. About the old days, like the child.
90s in New York City.
New York City were so much fun. I was trying to think how I met you, but I think it was because we kind of ran in the same circles.
Yes.
And I don't know if I approached you, you approached me, or we got introduced, but somehow I met you and I was like, you won't be my friend.
Exactly. We are friends for life.
We are friends for life.
Everything you were sore, so that just made it that much easier.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Even though you are my big sister, big up to spring 90s.
Yes, I'm old. I'm seasoned. I am seasoned.
Honey, I'm seasoned now too. I'm silver star status now, honey.
I'm 30 years in the game, Lord.
Yes, and I just made my 25.
Okay, all right.
So yes, I'm going to virtual NARC for the ceremony.
Oh man!
But I'm excited. So okay, so much to talk about.
I know. Like, where do we begin?
Let's begin here. How did you come across dentistry as your profession? Like, what made you choose that profession?
It was my own dental experience. When I was growing up, I hated my teeth. Now, you guys see, I have a little gap still, right? But when I was growing up, I had multiple spaces. My teeth flared out, and I got called names. When kids are cruel, they would call me Bugs Bunny and all kinds of names that hurt my feelings. So it hurt my feelings to the point where I just kind of hid from the other kids. I became like a introvert and really didn't interact with other people because I wasn't confident about my smile. So fast forward, when I got to high school around the age of 15, you know, that is that pivotal time in your life when you want to be one of the cool kids, you want to fit in. I really had my breaking point. My mom knew how I felt about my smile, so she surprised me. Single parent mom, you know how moms do, they sacrifice. She was like, you know what? My poor baby is not happy with her smile, and I just want her to be happy. So she gave me the braces that I always wanted, and I wore those braces for a year. And baby, when those braces came off, it was game on. I mean, I felt like Miss America. I felt like Beyonce. I was, just feeling so sexy. And I joined the dance squad. Like, my confidence just skyrocketed. I didn't join the dance squad, got my first boyfriend. Like, my whole world changed because of my smile. And I had no clue that a smile was that important, that people really, you make a good first impression with your smile. And people's perception of me really changed. So the way people responded and the way I felt inside, I was like, I gotta be a dentist. Like, this feeling right here, this confidence, all of this right here, I gotta make other people feel the same way too. So that was it. I was about 16, 17. I was like, I'm gonna be a dentist. I'm gonna go to college and do whatever I gotta do to become a dentist. And that's exactly what I did. So I was very lucky to find my purpose and my passion in high school and just go through the motions, did what I had to do to get my degree.
Awesome. Now, I can imagine you being in dental school. There's not a whole lot of people who look as fabulous as you.
Oh.
So tell me about that experience. Like, what was that like, being in a room and not seeing anybody reflected that looks like you as a fellow dental student?
Yeah. So I went to University of Michigan undergrad, and University of Michigan and University of Maryland in Baltimore were two dental schools that were not predominantly Black, that fought and had money for Black students. And they fought to recruit, outside of Howard and Meharry, they fought to recruit the most African-American students. So I was like, man, if I stay at Michigan, I'm probably never gonna leave Michigan, because what am I going to become a dentist and then move to another state randomly? No. So let me try something different. Let me go to University of Maryland, where I will have support, and I would be on the East Coast, never been to the East Coast. So let me try something different. And you know me, my friends was at Howard and I was like an hour away. I'm like, I'm close to Howard. Yeah, I could get my little party in a little bit. So being at University of Maryland, I was very lucky because they did have like 10% dental students that were like me, and they did have a organization for Black dental students. So I actually felt very, very supported, even though it was a sea of predominantly white dentists or dental students. And I didn't come out of dental school with an enormous amount of debt because they had financial aid. Now, I majored in psychology in undergrad, as opposed to majoring in the traditional sciences that most pre-dental students do. So that's where it kind of bit me in the butt, because I was seeing the sciences for the first time, whereas my competitors were seeing it as a repeat. So I struggled pretty bad the first 2 years.
Okay.
2 years is like you're taking all the medical courses and the sciences, and then the second years is where you learn the dental skills and you start seeing patients. When I got to the last 2 years, and I'm gonna tell you, the white dental students, actually my boyfriend at the time was like, the white people think you're dumb. The white people are saying you're not on point. Yeah, and he told me, he was like, you are not on point. And I was like, this is my man telling me I'm not on point, what the white people are saying. So I made it a mission. I was like, oh, I'm not on point. You just watch and see. Watch me work. And when I got to them last 2 years, I put in extra time. I stayed on the weekends. I came in early, stayed late, and I literally built my skills up to the point where I finished all my did them in. I finished my requirements early. I actually went on and specialized because I was done early. So it's funny now today with all the things I've done in my career, all the people that used to talk about me and told me I was done and I wasn't on point. I'm like,
Look
how you like
now.
me? Hey, how you like me?
Hey, I'm in rap songs.
Yeah, they rapping about me. I'm good. Guess look who's dumb now.
Exactly. Let's say hello to some more people who came in. Yes. Hi, Jaden. Hi, Simply You Makeup.
Chocolate
Divine. Welcome in. Burns, hey, Booski.
Thumbs up the light. Yes.
Hi, DLD. Welcome in.
You got a nice little following here. Look at here.
Try. Jeanette, how are you, Jeanette's? Watson, I see you throwing up those Flint. My Rosie is my fan. So throwing up fans for me because I always, fan myself, I do. Marlo, hello.
Ooh,
okay, Marlo said she's obsessed with her teeth.
I love it. Yeah. Keep them white.
Absolutely. We're going to get into that too.
Yes.
All right. Everybody saying hello to each other. Yes. Thumbs up the live, thumbs it up and share it out. Hey, Terry.
Look at there.
Smile. It increases your face value. I know that's right.
That. You don't mind if I borrow that, Monica? I'm a that's good. It increases your face value.
Dolly Parton and Steel Magnolias.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. That is a good one. All right, they're saying hello to you.
Hello. She said, everybody.
Inspired Mama. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Don't forget, share us out. If you have a question for myself or Dr. Austin, throw it in the chat.
Yes.
We've established that, you had to go hard and prove to these people that you are no slouch, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And
but we came back.
Exactly. And that's just a testament to who you are and your character.
I can't
so now you have your license to practice. What made you go into specialization of cosmetic dentistry?
So when I was in dental school, I thought I wanted to be an orthodontist because braces changed my appearance and my confidence in my life. But I learned that to be an orthodontist is boring and it was a lot of physics. And I did not like physics at all. So I was like, I want to be an orthodontist. And it would have been another 3 years after dental school. And I was, by the time after 8 years of school, I was like, I'm kind of done with this thing. It's time to get out here and make some of this money and start this dental practice. So I just decided I was going to be a general dentist. And so when you graduate, you can go and be a dentist right away and start your career, or you can do a little bit of extra training called a residency, what medical doctors do. That's optional, but that 1 year of residency is equivalent to 2 years of work experience. So I was like, I'm going to do the residency. I want to learn a little bit more, get faster, and just make sure I'm confident before I start seeing patients. So there were more hospitals in the New York area. So I was like, I'm going to go to New York after Baltimore and I'll do this year of hospital training and pick up my skills. But yeah, let's go to New York for just 1 year. This time to have fun. I've been in school all my life. Let's go to New York for this training. So I got to New York in 1996. And that year, now, in the 90s,
yes,
pop was popping. There's Bad Boy. There's all kinds of good hip hop music, and also comedy. Comedy was in its prime. So I started hanging out on Sundays, I didn't know that many people in New York, so I kind of found my niche of hanging out at the Boston Comedy Club on Sundays for $5, which was in my new dental graduate budget. I would go to this comedy club for $5 every Sunday, and at this comedy club, young Kevin Hart, young Chris Rock, young Tracy Morgan, all these young comedians would come by because they were new and they needed a place to kind of work out their material. So I'd be there every Sunday, and I started to meet comedians and become friends with comedians. And so during that year, they were like, why don't you stay? Like, you thinking about leaving New York? Why don't you stay and start your whole career here? And I was like, man, I never thought about being a dentist in New York, but I am having fun. So yeah, like, if y'all will support me, I'm gonna stay. So and not only was the comedy club popping, the nightclubs was popping, Club NV, the Tunnel. So I just started hanging out at all these places where celebrities hung out. And P. Diddy had his restaurant called Justin's. And on Tuesdays, he literally turned that restaurant into a dance club. And everybody would be there. So I'd be in the comedy club and dance club on Sunday nights. And then Tuesdays, I'd be in Justin's. So on a Tuesday, I'm hanging out and I see a music legend, Isaac Hayes, and he's sitting there having dinner. And I'm like, man. And I had already thought, after hanging out with comedians, if I stay, I'm just going to be the dentist to the stars. I don't have an office yet. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off, but I'm damn sure going to put it on my business card, Dr. Catrise Austin, dentist to the stars. And I'm going to start going out, hitting the streets and handing people my cards. And so when I saw Isaac Hayes in the restaurant, I said, shoot, I'm about to go over there and interrupt his dinner. I mean, he's got to need a dentist. Everybody needs a dentist. So I'm going to just shoot my shot. So when I went over there and introduced myself, I was like, hey, I'm Dr. Catrise Austin. I don't know if you have a dentist or not, but I'm a dentist here. If you need a dentist, I would love to be your dentist. And he looked at my card and he was like, I ain't never seen no dentist that look like you. He was like, you want to sit down and have dinner with me? And I'm like, heck yeah. And
wow.
So I sat down and had dinner with him and we got to know each other. And he was like, I got you. I'm about to blow you up. Like, you are now a part of my team. You are a part of my entourage. And he came through. Like, he literally became my first I quickly found an office space on 57th Street.
Yes, you did.
And found my office. And then he became my first celebrity client. And then he started taking me to the Grammys. He started taking me to the Acapulco Black Film Festival, which is now the American Black Film Festival. Yeah. So he started exposing me more to the music industry and to more celebrities. And at the time, he was a radio host on Kiss FM. So he literally get on the radio and just blast my business and promote me for free. So that was the chance of a lifetime that I took. I could have been scared and talked myself out of it, but boy, am I glad that I didn't, because that turned out to be the break that I needed. And once I got my first celebrity client, my mom was like, all right, you got your first client, you need a publicist. Now in 98, dentists did not have publicists at all. No. And ironically, she was like, why don't you call this lady? She's Eddie Murphy's publicist. Her name is Terry Williams. She wrote this book called The Personal Touch. So I'm like, okay, what's the phone number? I'll call her. And I called her up and she was like, wow, you're a Black female dentist. You're 28. You got your own business. This is an amazing story. But I charge like $50,000 a month. I work with major corporations and celebrities. So I don't think you can afford me, but my girlfriend, Renee Foster, she's a publicist. She could probably help you. So I called Renee, told her who I was, what I did. And she was like, girl, I don't have a dentist. I don't have dental insurance. You want to barter services? So I was like, let's go. You're going to do my publicity for free. I will clean your teeth all day long, keep them white, whatever you need to do. So that's how I got in Essence magazines and started to get on TV, and the rest of the history.
Wow. Yeah, so then we met around that time too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is
So,
amazing. God bless
listen,
Isaac Hayes. Well,
yes,
not a blessing,
he was
but
a
that's
true blessing.
yeah.
And it's just rare to find, like, he never tried to make advances. Like, he literally
Mhm.
just wanted to see me win. He truly believed in me. So that is rare. It's rare to find people that want to just purely help you with no agenda. And that's what he did.
Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we have our first question. I see it popped up from Vern. She said, my daughter had baby bottle syndrome at 1 year old, and now
Wow.
she has beautiful teeth. Oh, okay.
Oh, awesome. So that means that perhaps the sugars or the milk or something like that started to decay the baby teeth. But the beautiful thing is you get a second chance. So when you're about 5 or 6, you start to get the permanent teeth. So whatever happens to the kids' teeth, they do get a second chance. So I am glad that her teeth are beautiful now.
Yes, absolutely. All right, let's see what else we have here because I'm way behind on
Looking at
questions.
the
Let's see. Yep. Benny says hello.
Oh,
I use that, sis. That's right. That's right.
smash.
You're telling everybody to smash the button and share it out.
Yeah.
Monique, Makeup Dental. Oh, she was telling her what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Monique had a question. So do you help all of them with their teeth?
I help everybody. That's the misconception. You heard some of the people that I've worked with over the last 20 years, but I help everybody. If you have teeth and you are looking to transform your smile, I will help you. And I do only now. I used to do everything, but now I just do cosmetic dentistry, particularly like veneers and teeth whitening. If you guys are out there and you are looking to transform your smile and you want to see if you're a candidate for cosmetic dentistry, you can go to my Instagram. We'll give you that information. It's at Dr. Catrise Austin. You can fill out your information, or you can actually just go to thequeenofveneers.com and you can fill out your information. Send me photos of your teeth, and I'll let you know if I can help you with cosmetic dentistry. That easy, for free.
Absolutely. And I'll put all that in the description box after the live so you guys can refer back to it when you replay this.
Yeah.
So let me just make sure I'm caught up with everything. That's right. Smash that thumbs up.
Oh, I love
it. Hey, Jada. Welcome in.
Hello, Jada.
Oh, everybody's saying that's excellent. Go on, sister.
Thank you.
That's right. Give her props.
Well, it looks like you have a nice community here.
Yes. Thank you all. Yes, for being here. I appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Monica.
Yeah, great story. Love you, Bella. Thank you, Leah. Love you too. Aww. Barter. Yep. Isn't that a good idea? Brilliant.
Currency. If you have a skill and somebody else has a skill, you trade services. That's how they used to do it in the olden days. If you don't, but you have a skill and it's of equal value to each other, you better trade them services. This is like perfect barter time with this pandemic. You can get some stuff done bartering.
Exactly.
Thank you, DOD.
Yes, that's a message and inspiration.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so how do we get to Cardi B?
Okay. Oh man, so maybe in the early 2000s, I actually got an award with Mona Scott Young, who is the creator of Love and Hip Hop. So we became friends years ago, back in the early 2000s. She is actually very responsible for a lot of my celebrity roster because at the time she was managing, she was at Violator Management. managing Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes and 50 Cent and a whole bunch of celebrities. So she sent me a good portion of her roster. And so when she took her career to TV, that relationship was still there. I was first on Love and Hip Hop with one of the early cast members. Her name was Samaya Reese. And she came in for a little smile transformation. So I had already been on the show before. And then in 2000 and what was it, 15, 16, when Cardi became a cast member. And it was a big thing because she had this great personality, but her teeth were not perfect at all. And people used to talk about her smile. So she was on I have a celebrity smile hit list, like people I want to work with. So she was already on my hit list. So I said to myself, I want to get her. And I happened to, Mona Scott renewed her vows. She had a wedding ceremony in New Orleans, and some of her producers were sitting at my table. And once I told them who I was, they were like, okay, this is what we're going to do. First of all, we think you need a TV show, but we're going to create a demo reel for you, and we're going to send it to all the TV production companies and TV stations, and we're going to try to get you a deal. So I'm like, bet. So I have this little video floating around, and my stipulation, I was like, I want Cardi, but I don't want to send this video to Mona because I never want to, when my friends are in high positions, I don't like to ask for favors. I like for them to either offer me an opportunity. I don't want to ask. So I was just, you can send this video to anybody you want. Just don't send it to Mona, please. And of course, she sent it to Mona.
Of course.
So she sent it to Mona. Mona calls my office and she was like, I got your little video. It's cute too. She was like, yeah, the video is good. She was like, well, let me tell you this. Cardi wants to get her teeth done now. She's tired of people talking about it. And I think you're the right person to do it. And so that was it.
Wow.
So when Cardi came, she was like, we just kind of hit it off. And she was like, my lawyer asked, he was like, you should ask her if she would let you do it for TV. Can you be on a TV show transforming her smile? And she was like, I wouldn't mind showing the transformation on TV. So she took it, her management took it to Mona, and Mona was like, yeah, let's do it. And so the video cameras came in. We taped we actually videotaped the whole procedure from start to finish.
Wow.
We videotape all of it. I haven't released any of this stuff just out of respect. They showed the show taped some stuff, and then my video team taped the whole thing. And so when Mona put everything together, she was like, this is about to be the season premiere episode. Fuck that. She was like, this is so good. This is about to be the season premiere. So that's what it was. The season premiere, and everybody went crazy. We couldn't talk about the Smile Makeover for months until the show aired, and then it went bananas. And then she drops this Bodak Yellow song.
Did you know you were going to be put in there?
Not at all. Not at all. And when the song drops, I start getting all these calls. She's talking about her teeth, talking about she got a bag and fixed her teeth. So I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, she didn't name my name, but people started asking, well, who fixed her teeth? Like, who fixed her teeth? And so when the song went #1 on Billboard, like it was September, the next day, TMZ called my office. They Googled. Who did her teeth? And they called my office. They were like, can we talk to you about Bodak Yellow and your impact on the song? Like, that is the best line in the song. So
it really is.
I was like, Mama, I made it. I'm on TMZ. TMZ is calling my office. Child, please. And that was it, because I didn't know TMZ feeds all the other news outlets. So
Absolutely.
Entertainment
Yep.
Tonight, E News, every news outlet picked up that story. And
Yes.
to this day, that was 2016, 2017, 2021. I still get tons of people who seek me out because of Cardi's smile transformation. It's
Nice. Nice.
insane. So she inspired, her being open and sharing her smile story inspired so many people.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let me take a look again and see if anybody else put any questions in before I go to my next question. I'm so glad to witness Black excellence.
Aww.
That's right. Thank you so much, Monique.
Oh, thank
She
you.
really is. She's being humble right now. But let me tell you something. She is as bomb as she is. Okay. She helped me when I was first starting, and I didn't I wanted my teeth to be perfect. I had a baby tooth that didn't come out all the way.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I mean, you really helped me kind of like come out of that and step into my glory, into my world, and help my smile. So I never really properly thanked you for that, but thank you so much.
That's not love. If I can, I mean, I know what it's like to not feel confident or feel 100% about your smile. So I absolutely love what I do.
Yes, and she's bird dogging my current dentist to make sure she's doing right too. We are talking about that. We see you. We see
you, boo.
Nene, welcome in. Q and Nene blog, welcome in.
Hello.
DOD telling everybody to smash that button. Yes. Q and Nene, hello.
Nene, hello.
Awesome. Just determination is such a good thing. You were determined to make things work for you, and success came to you. Wonderful. You go, girl.
Thank you so much. I mean, that's what you have to put your mind to it, and you're going to have bumps along the road. It's not always peaches and cream, but if you have that willpower, I just have in my thoughts that I'm just not going to fail. Even if I fail temporarily, I'm going to get back up. A setback is set up for a comeback. So I'm coming back. You can't stop me.
So, okay. So you had this wonderful shop on office on 57th Street, right in the heart of Midtown Manhattan. You're doing Cardi B's teeth. You're doing Busta Rhymes. You're doing all of these different celebrities. What made you say, okay, let me just pull back for a second and just concentrate on being exclusive to cosmetic dentistry? Because you were doing everything and probably wearing yourself ragged.
I was wearing myself that is it. I was wearing myself ragged. People didn't know. I damn near lived in my office. That waiting room that y'all used to sit in was my bed. I used to work myself because, like, the celebrities, they knew that they could call me at 2:00 in the morning. They could call me anytime, and I made myself available. So I would literally sleep in the office. I had an evening gown, work clothes, club clothes, all of that in the office. Get up in the morning, go to the gym, and I did that for so many years. At the same time as my brand of doing cosmetic dentistry, particularly when Cardi came along and people saw that that's what I do, like, I do this. The demand for me to do that became really great. So I had to make a decision, even with my practice, I'm going to need to bring in another dentist to do the basic fillings and root canals and stuff, because I got so many people that want me to do smile makeovers, and every filling that I'm doing, it takes me away from the ability to do this smile makeover, which literally can take like 4 to 6 hours for me to do a smile makeover. So I was like, I got to make a decision. If that's what I'm going to be known for and that's what I do, I can't do the basic stuff anymore. So I ended up, my lease was up in 2017 after starting in 1998. So I had to make a decision. Am I going to sign another 10-year lease on 57th Street? Or this could be my way to get out. I can leave, get out of this lease. The staff that I had, all the things that really was stressing me out. I was like, I can get out of it if I sell this business. And it took me a while because that was my baby. I mean, I spent years building this practice. But I'm like, man, this is my chance. If you're going to get out and do something different, this is the time to do it. So the last minute, I decided to sell it. And of course, I sold it to a big dental chain. And they promised that, the goal was for me to stay on, still be the face of the business. And that way the transition would be smooth. And they're like, oh, we're going to do billboards. We're going to do bus ads. We're going to be in the subway station. You're going to be everywhere because we got the money to do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm already popping. So if we do that, we're about to just smash New York City. It's over.
Exactly.
Of course, as soon as I signed on the dotted line, they ain't do none of that.
Right.
None of that. As a matter of fact, I went from having 100 new clients to 10 new clients a month.
Wow.
Now I'm an employee. I'm not the owner. So now I'm an employee and I'm getting a commission. So I'm getting a commission off of 10 new patients per month as opposed to 100 new patients. Now my payments are $800 a month as opposed to what it was before.
Right.
1 month went by at $800 a month. Now I got properties, I got my car, I got insurance, I got all these bills, and $800 a month it ain't working for me.
No.
We went September, October, November. I was like, yo, homie, I'm about to pack up all my stuff. I'm out. Peace. Yeah. They still owe me a lot of money. And I was like, I got to go because I can't live off of $800 a month. You're not listening to me. So I walked away. I left and walked away from money because my happiness was way more important. Your baby deteriorate. Like if you ever, even if you have a kid and you see them going down the wrong path and it just as a mother, it's like, man. So I literally watched my business, my baby deteriorate before my eyes and I couldn't do nothing. So I was like, I got to walk away from this. And so I decided to start all over and I built an office in Michigan, Flint, Michigan. And in New York now, I just rent office space about 4 to 6 times a month so I can still operate in New York. So that's what we're doing. So I'm glad because when the pandemic hit last year, I was like, oh, thank God I didn't have the big office with all the staff and employees and all the stuff. Like,
oh, could you imagine? That would have been horrible.
Oh, I would have been so stressed out. I didn't have to get I didn't have to get a loan or anything. Like I was able to make it through. So thank God. So everything happens for a reason, I say.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So now you're in the teeth whitening business. So tell us about that.
So now I do 2 things, veneers and crowns and porcelain and teeth whitening. And I last year decided to start my own teeth whitening brand. So I have my own kits. I have teeth whitening gel that you guys can whiten your teeth at home. It has the blue little light in the tray. So if you want to whiten your teeth for $50 right in the comforts of your own home, you can get my kit from my store, VIPsmilesstore.com. And you can take your own peroxide gel and put it in the tray. It's real easy. You load the top of the tray, bottom of the tray, and bite for 15 minutes. And you do this for 5 to 10 days and your teeth will get whiter right in the comforts of your own home for less than $50. So I have my own, it actually comes in a charcoal formula or a peroxide formula for people who are into natural dentistry. And I have my own sonic toothbrush, which will keep the stains off your teeth. So the sonic toothbrush is similar to the Sonic Care. So if you drink coffee, you drink tea, you smoke, you smoke weed, you smoke cigarettes, this will get the stains off your teeth and keep the plaque and tartar from staining your teeth as well. And then I have, charcoal is like real popular for keeping the
Yeah.
skin in your mouth healthy. So I have my own line of charcoal powder. So if you drink,
Wow.
it's really good for keeping your teeth smooth, getting the bacteria, because charcoal detoxifies your body. So I don't know.
Mhm.
If you go to the hospital and you have like food poisoning, they're just going to give you charcoal and it's going to take out the poisons from your system. The charcoal in your mouth will do the same thing. It will detoxify your mouth, get the stains off, and keep your teeth feeling smooth. So I got all kinds of products for you guys. Instead of supporting Crest and Colgate and all the things you see in the toothpaste aisle, I'm like, let me start my own teeth whitening product line and help people with that smile. So it's called VIP Smiles. That's the name of my product line, and you can get it on my Instagram store or VIPSmilesstore.com. She's going to put the link down so you guys can get it. And you know what I'm going to do, Brown Girl Bella? I'm going to create a little discount code. How about that? Because I like the way your people.
We love discount codes, don't we, family?
It's gonna be. I'm gonna get the brown. It's gonna be Brown Girl Bella. That'll be the discount code. So I'm gonna send you a link as soon as we get off, and then you can post it, and y'all can have a brighter smile. We're gonna make this for the whole month of March, since it's women's.
All right.
I want my people to look good, so that's what we're doing. And for those of you guys who are out there and you love the beauty industry, now I teach a course on how to start your own teeth whitening business, because you don't have to be a dentist. You don't have to be a hygienist. You can be any kind of beauty professional. If you like hair, skincare, nails, you do eyelashes, any of that, anything that helps people look good. I now teach everybody how to start their own teeth whitening businesses. It's a 4-hour online course, or I teach it live in Fort Lee, New Jersey, and Flint, Michigan, twice a month. So if you guys want to learn a new business, the course is $400. I teach you in 4 hours how to start your own business. And let me tell y'all, you can make money whitening teeth. You can charge anywhere between $99 and $350. If you see anywhere between 10 to 40 people per month, you will be making $50,000 to $140,000 a year. Just whitening teeth is easy, it's fun. You can travel, you can do little pop-ups, you can do little wedding parties, you can go to people's houses, you can go to salons, you can take business and blow it up, and it is low overhead to start, and you make a lot of money. And the thing is, it's a year-round business. So if you guys are interested in that business opportunity, I will teach you everything that I know. Boss up.
You already know I'm in. Okay. You had me at hello.
Hello at 150,000, huh?
That's right. All right. So we got another question, but before that, Terry put it in VIPSmilesstore.com.
There.
My moms are on it. DOD said he's going to support you, my sister Catrise. And then we have Burns who asked if you do consultations.
You're going to go to thequeenofveneers.com or VIPsmiles.com, whichever is easy. If you go to VIPsmiles.com, you can see the consultation tab, you can shop. So I got you. But the consultations, what I'll do is I will have you send me photos of your teeth first, just to make sure you are a candidate for cosmetic dentistry. Once I take a look at your photos, because I don't want to waste your time, I know you don't want to waste my time. Once I see your photos and I see that you're a candidate, then we do, all of my consultations are online via Zoom. So you don't even have to come to New York or Michigan. We do it online, and we talk about how much it's going to cost, how many visits it's going to need. Sometimes you need to have like gum treatment or lasered or something cosmetic to your gums to make the results look good. So sometimes we need to get you to a specialist first, and then I go in and do my work. So we'll talk about all of that in the consultation. And then we get the ball rolling. What I love about what I do now is I can transform your smile in like 2 visits, like a week apart. week and a half, you got your new smile popping.
Yeah. Awesome. So how many times are you in the New York City area?
About 4 to 6 times a month.
Okay.
So let's say my veneers or my crowns take about 2 weeks, we'll say 1 to 2 weeks to make. So I'll start somebody here. You'll wear your temporaries for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. While you're getting your temporaries, I go to the Michigan office, either put in their teeth or start their teeth, come back to New York, put in their teeth. So I kind of have it timed. Like every other week, I'm in New York and Michigan.
Okay. So let's talk about the other part. So, sometimes we see people with these big, ginormous teeth in their head that are like, let me get my fan.
The fan, girl. Wait, I can't. It's like SOS, honey.
So what is going on with that? Because I've seen some things like teeth that are as white as this fan, like even whiter.
Yes. So
what is going on?
So there are 2 different types. First, I call them Instagram teeth because you see them a lot on Instagram.
Yes.
Big old chunky teeth. So there are 2 different materials that these veneers can be made out of. One is called porcelain veneers. They're custom made in a lab, and they do come in a variety of colors. But they tend to look more natural because porcelain is shinier. It looks more like enamel. So it tends to look a lot more natural. But the porcelain veneers that I do are expensive. They are $1,500 per tooth in my Michigan office and $2,000 per tooth in my New York office. So the cost adds up. So there's another material called composite. And this is actually composite. It's like a plastic material. It looks like Play-Doh. You can literally ball it up like this and put it on the teeth and hand sculpt it. So a lot of times dentists can do this for a lot cheaper. They're called composite veneers, and they can be done for like $500 per tooth as opposed to $1,500 to $2,000 per tooth. So people are like, okay, why is the price difference? You're talking about plastic. So think of a plastic plate versus a China porcelain plate. It's going to be a difference in cost, right? It's cheaper. It doesn't cost as much. Same with your teeth. So your dentist can do this composite veneer in one day just by you don't have to wait for a lab to make anything. They're literally doing this and hand sculpting it. And they also are promoting that, hey, we don't have to drill your teeth like the dentists that do porcelain veneers. They always got to drill a little bit off of your teeth. So if you don't want your teeth drilled, we're just going to slap this material over your existing teeth, no matter if they're crooked, no matter if they're sticking out already. So if you already have defects in your teeth, they're already bucked, they're already not properly positioned, and then you're slapping this over, of course it's going to look bulky. Because the reason why we take away tooth structure with porcelain is because we want to take away, so when we add that thin shell of porcelain, it's not going to add and make it bulky. So we take away so that when we add, we're back at square one. Right. But you're adding to something that's already there, you're making the tooth look bulky. And so that's why you see the teeth looking a lot chunkier than with porcelain, because we are taking away, it's like a thickness of a contact lens. It's not a lot. I'm trying to see. Oh, here's an example. This is what a veneer looks like. Hold on. All right.
We have a question while you're looking for that. Does Catrise accept insurance?
No. So cosmetic dentistry, unfortunately, if you have insurance, they damn near don't want to pay for your deep cleanings and your fillings. So they're not going to pay for you to get some pretty veneers. No. So all of that tends to be cosmetic. It's out-of-pocket cash expense. But we have financing and payment plans and stuff like that to help you guys smile now and pay for it later. But this is what a veneer looks like. It's literally like a contact lens for your teeth. Very, very thin. And it just, what we do is we'll shape your teeth, and then it takes about a week or week and a half for the lab to make it, and then it gets glued to your teeth permanently. So that's your plastic material versus this hard shell of porcelain that gets placed over your teeth. So that's the difference. So again, because the plastic is a lot cheaper, people might advertise, and people are going over to Colombia, in Dominican Republic, and Turkey, because they'll say, hey, we'll do your whole mouth for $5,000. So of course, you know, if I'm telling you my veneers are $2,000 per tooth, and so that means if you're getting like the 6 front teeth, you're paying $12,000. So that's for the 6 front, but this dentist in Colombia is going to do my whole mouth for $5,000. Then I'm going over there to get these veneers, but they don't always realize that they're getting the plastic veneers and not the porcelain veneers. That's why it's cheaper. So that's the story. And so I'm surprised you'll see like big celebrities like Rick Ross went over to Colombia, Safari. A lot of people go over there to get this work done, even if they have money. Tekashi 6ix9ine always flashing money, and I'm like, but you have money. Why are you going to get these?
Right.
You are in New York with the top cosmetic dentists. Even if it's not me, just get a good job. I had one celebrity, I did his veneers, but he sent his mom over to Colombia trying to save money. And then 3 months later, she called me and she was like, Dr. Austin, my teeth fell out. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I got a chart, like I got an A now. Take off the work that was done over there, and now I got to charge you for porcelain. So if you think this is going to be a hookup or like, I can't. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So what's well, hang on a second. Let me check the chat again. It's a good question. Oh, we talked about that. Thumbs up. You need a second mortgage. I don't think you need a second mortgage, but
you know, this is what I say. Everybody on this chat is probably driving a car that costs $20,000. How did you get that car? Somebody gave you a loan, more than likely, to get this car. You're paying a car note on a monthly basis. Same thing for your teeth. Now, your teeth aren't going to depreciate when you walk out the dental office, unlike a car. So you look at it as an investment. Once you, especially if you're not happy with their smile and it's holding you back from getting that deal, closing the deal, finding love, you can't date because you don't feel confident. If your smile is holding you back, a lot of people feel that it's worth the investment, but it is an investment. You need a second mortgage or loan, co-signer, save. And I tell people, just get the consultation, find out how much is going to be what you need, because what you heard your friend need may not be what you need. So the first step is, let me take a look at your teeth. You send me photos. Let's see if you're a candidate. And then let's get on and talk about it. Then, like for other major investments, you're shopping for a house, you're shopping for a car, you are going to figure out how you're going to pay for it. And it could take you a year, it could take you 2 years to save for the house or car or your teeth, but at least you have a goal and you're working towards it. I had people literally set up GoFundMe campaigns to get their teeth done. Don't buy me nothing. Don't buy me socks for Christmas. Don't buy me some bullshit for my birthday. Contribute fund, my teeth fund.
There you go.
There you go.
Investment.
Investment.
Vern said, "Oh, I see that ring. Are you a May baby?"
So this is I just saw Eva Marcel today, and she gave me, this is her new ring from her collection. So you can.
Oh wow!
Yes, Eva Marcel has a new jewelry line, and it happened to be my birthstone. So thank you.
Yes, she's a May baby.
Yes, May babies rock. Thank you for noticing.
I need that in a sapphire.
I think she got different gemstones. Gorgeous. Okay. So
yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that in a sapphire.
Exactly. What's your birthday?
September 17th. Okay.
Oh, my sister. What is that? My sister is the 18th.
Virgo.
Yes.
Virgo. Yep. All right. Let me check. Yep. And May baby. Do you do replacement teeth that are screwed in?
That sounds like dental implants. That's not my specialty. I might be able to help out, but that's not what I don't do implants on the regular.
Okay.
But we can see the possibilities. And if I don't know somebody, if I don't do it, I got somebody that can. What I saw some my car
her car is paid for. It's very cheap.
I heard that. I heard that. Well, I like to tell people the options because porcelain isn't for everybody. You might need to do the composite, but if you're going to do it, there are dentists in the United States that do composite veneers way better than that. The couple people that they're going to see in Colombia. There's a guy his name is Memphis Dentist on Instagram, and he does amazing. His don't look like those teeth that you see on Instagram. So, and he's a brother. So instead of going overseas, you could go right to Memphis Dentist and get the composite veneers if that is your budget. I just tell people the composite is plastic. It will pick up staining and it's not as strong, so it may chip. So you may have to replace it every 3 to 5 years versus the porcelain. But I get it. It's a lot of money. So I tell people, if you was in your budget, you can always upgrade to porcelain. Always.
Absolutely. Okay. So what else can I ask? Oh, here goes another question. What about autoimmune disease for dental work?
It just depends on what you have and what medications you're on.
Lupus or MS.
Yeah, I just consult with your medical provider and just see if there's any contraindications, or that's when I start working very closely with your medical doctor to see what precautions I need to take. But as long as everything is under control, you're comfortable. I think with lupus, you're on steroids, so we kind of have to control, your steroid uses because there are things that will happen with your gums if you're on steroids. So, we just have to kind of team up with your medical team and make sure that we're timing everything out and everything is going to be okay. But depending on what it is, then we treat you accordingly. But if you need dental work, you need dental work. So pregnant, same thing. People who are pregnant, it doesn't mean you can't go to the dentist. Just the first trimester is usually when the vital organs of the baby is developing. So you can still go. We'll minimize what needs to be done in the first trimester. And then second and third trimester, we can do whatever we need to do. So it's just managing medical history and working with your physicians to make sure all is well.
Awesome. Monique said she went to the dentist yesterday to get her partials last fit. She's gonna get her back teeth before March is up. And some teeth whitening with BGB. Hey, awesome.
You make sure you whiten your teeth first before they choose the color of your dentures, because once you get the dentures or crowns or veneers, you can't whiten your teeth after that. So we always whiten first, then you let your dentist choose the color of your denture, crown, implant, etc.
Okay, perfect. That's good to know too.
Yes.
I don't think my dentist told me that.
Well, that's why your dentist is about to get fired.
That's right. I'm about to go back to my Catrise.
Yes, come on home to mama.
Yeah. Yes, I love it. Vern said, thank you for answering. I appreciate you. Big up, Queen. Yes.
Thank you so much. That's what I'm here for.
No, she said that's already done, so she's too late.
Well, they can send that denture back, and they can send it back. It won't cost. Here's a little secret. Your dentist can send. I was telling BrownGirlBella, your dentist can send the work back until it is, and unless it's glued in already, or you can look at it and be like, I want it whiter, and they can send it back and order a whiter tooth. Oh, I want to whiten my teeth so this denture tooth can be whiter. They can do that. You don't have to settle for dental work that you are not happy with. And if you want a whiter teeth so that your denture can be whiter, then let them know.
Yep.
Them know.
There
And
you go.
if you are on Instagram, I do go live every Wednesday night on Instagram at 10 p.m. So if you guys think of more questions after we finish this live, you can always join me Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ask Dr. Austin, and I usually have special guests, and we talk about topics. We have a little drinky drink. I have a little liquor sponsor. We turn up a little bit, and we have a good time answering your questions.
She said, Monique said, cool. Thank you, my fellow Gap sister.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Her IG handle is Dr. Catrise Austin. I'll put it in the description box along with everything else, including our new discount code. Yes. So you guys will have all of that once we are finished with the live and it circles through. So check back here for all of that. And before I let Dr. Austin go, we got to take a little peek at what she has in her makeup bag.
Okay.
What you got in there, Catrise?
All right. So I like MAC products. Yes. And I like colorful. Let me get I like my little colorful eyeshadows. There we go. We got a pink. Yes. We got a teal, we got a brown and a black. So we're actually wearing the teal now.
Nice, pretty.
And we have our little pressed powder. When you're on camera, you gotta keep it dry. Gotta have a little concealer.
Yes.
And let's see. What color is this? We got our MAC mineralized blush called Love Thing.
Oh, yes. I haven't seen that in a minute. Yes. I love that one.
And let's see. Got me a nice little hot pink lipstick.
Yes, and we love a hot pink, babes. Who's that by?
This is a matte stick by Absolute New York. Huh.
Oh, okay.
That's a new one.
Nice.
And then let's see. Lastly, and this is my hairstylist has a makeup line.
Oh.
And this is I like to do like a little thin line, usually right there, before you put your eyelashes on.
Yeah.
This is her little eyeliner.
Nice. I love the silk tip.
BBF Beauty. Oh, wait a minute. I take this back. I lied. She does have an eyeliner. This is an eyelash adhesive. So instead of using the glue, yes, hold on. Yeah, instead of using the glue, that messy glue when you're putting on your lashes, this is a glue, and you put the glue on right there, and then it put your lashes on. So it's not messy. Let me see.
Oh, I need that.
Let's see.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Wait.
Do you remember where you got it from? BBF Beauty.
Brought it to me, but I'm gonna get okay, so it's Bree's Beautiful Faces. Now I know what it stands for. So on Instagram, I'm gonna give you her Instagram. Bree's Beautiful Faces Beauty. BBF. That's what that stands for. Okay. Bree's Beautiful Faces Beauty. BBF Beauty.
Nice.
This is the bomb, yeah. So this is before your lashes. Put the little glue on, and there's no mess. So I'll get you the discount. I'll text her real quick and get the link to that. She has all kinds of stuff. Black owned beauty products. Gotta support.
Awesome. All right, hang on 1 second. We're gonna cut to commercial. We'll be right back.
Ooh, commercial.
Oh, we got commercials, honey.
Woo-hoo.
Please. Hold, please. please. Hold, please. Awesome. And we are back. All right. So, any last questions for Dr. Austin? Let me know. Please put them in the chat now. I want to thank you so much for coming on. You enlightened me about a whole lot of stuff. One thing I wanted to ask you though, while we're waiting for any other questions, is I know you had recently posted something about how you were able to detect HIV through doing a dental exam. And I wanted people to know that, and also for you to explain how you were able to catch that, because that to me was huge. That you were able to do that.
You don't hear a lot about HIV. It's kind of crazy where it was a big thing in 2009 when HIV was still pretty prevalent and we were trying to figure out how to test. When they came out with that oral swab, I was like, let me contact the company and see, OraSure, let me see if this oral quick rapid testing could be done in the dental office. And it just so happened when I contacted them, they were looking for a dentist to kind of be the face of testing in the dental office. Because if you guys are doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to the dentist at least twice a year. So the concept was you're going to get your checkups and your cleanings. You may not even go to the doctor once a year or twice a year, but most people go to the dentist. So I reached out to them. They made me their little poster child, and I became the first dentist in the whole United States to start offering HIV testing in my dental office. You come in for your checkup and your cleaning at the beginning of the visit. We'll get your consent, swab, and dip it in the solution. And then by the time you were done with your cleaning, you'd have your results. And it was going very well. And maybe 3 months into my testing, I found one HIV positive person. Yeah. And a lot of people don't realize that the first signs of HIV usually happens in the mouth. You'll get this distinct red line at the, like right at the gum line where you brush. It'll be like a bright red line, and it's like really pronounced. So we saw that in his mouth, and then we swabbed, and it confirmed that he was HIV positive. Wow. So, or we call it preliminary positive, because then you need to go and get your blood drawn to confirm. So, you know, we're talking about it in dentistry now about COVID testing and giving the COVID vaccines. Now, I don't see as many patients now that I did when I had my big office. So I may not be as useful in detecting or testing a lot of people in my office, but man, you know, any way that we could be helpful in preventing the spread of disease and viruses, why not? So fortunately, they do have the oral swab for COVID, but it's not very reliable right now, so we can't go on that. You got to get that nose, that darn nose thing that's
yes, I know. And I know you also had gotten the vaccine because you're a frontline worker.
Here's the thing, I have not gotten it yet. I just
you haven't.
So I was one of the doctors that I wasn't too keen, like kind of like a lot of Black folks wasn't trusting it. Like, I ain't taking no, I ain't gonna be the first, because you know who done rushed this vaccine. I don't know if it's gonna work, if it's gonna kill me. I wasn't the first that was gonna step in there and get the vaccine. Now, maybe a month ago, I was like, I saw a lot of my colleagues getting it, and I was like, okay, maybe I should think about doing it. Ain't nobody dropped dead yet, and now I can't find it. So yeah, New York and New Jersey, even Michigan, right now they're really focusing on the 65-year-old population in hardware. So all the and Walgreens, they're only catering to them people, that population. So I did possibly find somebody today that can do the vaccine for me. I think I found the hookup. So yes, I am going to probably get it next week, and it's
Oh,
supposed
wow.
to. It's supposed to be the Johnson and Johnson, so I'll be happy, even though that one isn't as effective. It's like a 80-something% efficacy rate as opposed to 90-something%. I'm still, if it's one and done Johnson and Johnson, I'm gonna take the Johnson and Johnson and be done with it.
Okay.
Get back to
Monique,
my life.
she's 50 and she had her first Moderna jab today at CVS. The jab.
Are you in New York? Because I literally on the website they tell me I don't. They ask, are you a healthcare worker? Are you over 65? And they are not. Maybe if you call, but on the website they deny me.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So,
I mean, I see the commercials. I'm here in Connecticut, and I see the commercials where they say it's here in Connecticut, but where's that? Because they're not showing it. They're not saying anything about where you can go and get it done. You go into your CVS or your Walgreens or what have you. They're saying they don't have it. So I don't know where they're doing it, but apparently it's here.
Okay. Well, show me the money so I can get on with my life. I mean, I'm still gonna wear a mask and be careful, but I want to feel a little bit more safe, especially going into the dental office.
Exactly. So Monique says she's in the great state of Texas, and the governor just lifted all mandates. Oh wow.
Texas, Florida, Georgia, y'all on a different path than the rest of us.
Oh my goodness. All right. So we talked a little bit about your hit list, and I want to close with, what's your new hit list? Who do you want to have in your chair?
Oh God, let's see. I do want to redo Tekashi 6ix9ine's teeth. There's some redos that I want to do. He would be on my hit list for sure if I don't get, it's kind of dangerous to be around these days. But if I could do Tekashi, let's see, who else is on my list? A lot of people have gotten their teeth done.
You know who I want to have on your list?
Who?
Wendy Williams' producer, the guy that stands on the side.
Oh, really?
He's a great candidate for teeth whitening.
Okay. Man, that's so easy.
Yeah, he needs
women that need to get their teeth done. I can't think of any.
He needs to get it done.
A lot of my hit list, Shamar Moore was on my list. He got his teeth done. Morgan Freeman was on my list. He got his teeth done. So people started getting their, I wanted to redo Jamie Foxx. He got his redone. I wanted to do Denzel. He got his redone. So my
I don't like the way the Denzel's teeth look now. Whoever he got to do it, I don't really like that.
Redo?
He might need to come back in.
Okay.
I might need to be a dental assistant when he does.
Okay, word up. So yeah, you know what? I gotta re-up my wish list.
Okay.
Because a lot of my lists then got their teeth taken care of.
Okay. Would you want to do anything else with Cardi's teeth?
You know, we actually redid them last year. Nobody knew.
Oh wow!
Last year, right before the Grammys, she called me. I'll tell you exactly when she called me. Martin Luther King Day last year. It was on a Monday. She was like, the Grammys are Sunday, and I want my teeth done by Friday. Now you heard me say before that the veneers take a week or so to make.
So and you gotta rush everything.
First of all, I was in New York and she was in LA. So here's a problem right there.
Oh my
God. But we made it happen. I was on the plane. She called it like 9 o'clock. By 4 o'clock, I was on the plane. My lab was like, we'll drop everything to do Cardi's teeth. And she just wanted them whiter.
Yeah.
Real like natural color the first time. Now the trend is to have these big old pearly white teeth. So
yes,
whiter. And I'm like, oh, Cardi, what Cardi wants, Cardi gets.
Yeah. They look beautiful though.
Thank you.
They really do.
We kicked those things out in 4 days.
Wow.
And then I passed out.
I know you did. That was a mission. What about Offset?
You know, he went to this other dentist on 50. There's a black dentist on 57th Street. He went there, which was
Mhm.
surprising. So
Yeah.
he went there to get his teeth done. Maybe he got a hookup. A lot of these dentists do these veneers. There's a guy in Brooklyn, Dr. Rubenstein. He does a lot of people's teeth for free for a video. You know,
Oh,
if
wow.
you let me videotape you, I will do your teeth for free. Actually, Eva, who just came back to me, she was like, "Oh yeah, Rubenstein was trying to do my teeth for free, but I trust you. I'd rather pay you."
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
that's
We got another question. Serious question. Does weed have the same effect on teeth as cigarettes?
I mean, they just stain it. Basically, it can stain your teeth. Um, and when you smoke, you're drying out your gum tissues, and it allows plaque to stick to your teeth. You could get dry mouth, which causes bacteria to stick to your teeth, and overall can cause gum disease and tooth decay. Other than that, weed, cigarettes, if you're going to smoke, just get the tools that you need, like your sonic toothbrush, your charcoal, so the stains don't stick, and you call it a day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And how often should you get your teeth whitened?
Generally, if you get your teeth whitened, it usually will last for about a year, year and a half, but depends on how, if you're drinking coffee and you're smoking, then you're attacking your teeth a lot more than those who
Mhm.
don't. So that's where management comes in. I mean, if you are
Mhm.
going to be a smoker and coffee tea drinker, then you just get your dental tools that you need to maintain. And that's where the teeth whitening kit, you can do this and just touch
Mhm.
it up when you need to. You might just need to touch it up and do it for a day or two. So generally, if you're just taking really good care, a year, year and a half. But if you are really attacking your teeth with coffee, tea, or smoker stains, then you may
Mhm.
need to maintain it a little bit more frequently.
Okay.
You'll know
Excellent.
when you see the yellow coming back, because it's kind of
Mhm.
like gray hairs. Your teeth, as you get older, are going to continuously produce the yellow color. It's just a part of the
Mhm.
aging process. So you're just going to have to fight the yellow in your teeth and the stains,
Mhm.
just like you do the grays in your hair. We don't have gray hair because we popping like that, okay?
Okay. Tell them. All right. Thank you so much, Dr.
Nice
Catrise
talking to
Austin,
you.
for joining the show. As I said before, guys, I will make sure to put all the information about today in the description box. As soon as we get off, I'll get all the information. I'll
Send you
get
the
the
link.
discount code. So check back here in a few hours. I'll have everything up and it will be ready for you. But until then, you know what you've been doing. You've been bellified. Thank you all for coming. Take care, and I'll see
Bye.
you soon. Bye.